Okay, we're live already. Little Tommy didn't want us to talk in his backstage, so we could talk on my stage. Unfortunately, I actually left that other place. Maybe I can get backstage and put the link back in there. Yeah, that's what I do. I gotta put the link back in backstage.
Come across the short where it's like you want to continue watching this live. It's an actual stream that's happening. Like that's how they're trying to fit panels of vertical in. Is just hey, trick a shorts kid into watching it. So
I noticed that, Tommy. I'm yeah.
So as long as you guys are true to your authenticity and your information, just keep doing that. Crow doesn't seem like the type that needs to hit Hollywood or something, you know?
No, he genuinely does not want to be known or famous, and it's such a shame because there are a couple of podcasts that recently contacted us that are so huge that it would be life-changing, but they want him in person, and one of them is Alex Zek and another one is Luke Story, and it's like one of those podcasts where like you're sitting on a couch barefoot across the host, and Crow would just never fucking do that shit, and it just
I don't know any of those fucking people anyhow.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Those might be like sizable, prevalent people. This is the future of anybody with a phone can do a thing. This is how we destroy Hollywood. But at the same time, there's that context of you could be big in your own right or in a right, and still motherfuckers won't know who the fuck you are, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah.
The way you do me favors, and as long as I've seen you working for Crow, he can't be doing bad. He's gotten him fucking employees and shit, you know?
No, that's what I'm saying is I mean, when Truth or Cop mentioned Crow, I hadn't said the name. I never, ever try to promote the show in the Panelverse because we're so successful.
No. I've been sitting in the background for years, observing, like literally like a year. I watched you go into Z's because of Paul and Slave, like, and Nachiketa.
And that's how they ran in Truth or Cop. They had a predicament where even I believed them to be of the Discworld persuasion, and they set me straight, and I see how they have accidentally illusioned people into the Crow team being flat earthers, and I think they've cleaned it up. But I think also that's jaded Nachiketa and Z and some people to their past love of Rose.
Part of what happened here, like off the record, like I just said, I don't want to like publicly talk shit about Nachiketa because I really feel like
we're offline.
But it really shocked Nachiketa like to the core to be here and realize that Jason was not a flat earther, and he felt deceived because Crow would say things like, oh, we can see too far, the world is misdescribed, we don't know, and then Jason is like the co-host and not really giving his opinion, and this whole time he was never a flat earther, but he could get away with like that lie by omission in the eyes of the audience because Crow was also saying, I'm not a flat earther, but any real flat earther hears how Crow talks and knows that he says flat earthy things. So
you know what's funny?
Go ahead.
That's how I trolled. That's how I had this whole community calling me a meth pedo because I didn't deny or not say that, and I just let them build their stupid fucking case until finally the one day I just said, hey, show me the victim, show me the drug test and the victim, show me a girl that says I assaulted her and show me a drug test for meth, and it just threw this whole fucking Panelverse upside down. It's hilarious.
I think that like
Rose, I just replied to a email from years ago to you. Here and there.
On Gmail or Proton?
Yeah, why from Gmail? I sent it.
I mean, to my Proton or
like literally just now. Like so, contact Rose at 777 at Proton.
Contact Rose 77 at Proton. Okay, that is my Golden Renaissance Productions.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes. So this is back when I was trying to help people decline the vaccine.
Yes. Mhm.
But I've only seen one letter, but there was a couple more before that.
Well, that's when I was out with the convoy and all this fucking shit that I fucking got into out here. Yeah. And I was trying to bring up one guy, and like you guys were saying, Crow himself, I believe, replied to the one email, and he was like, "Oh, that guy's a like, he's not kind of the people we're looking for." Senator Brown of Missouri.
I almost remember that, and it's just like for Crow, anyone, and Jason and I don't feel this way, but he feels like anybody that would be in any political position of any kind would be like compromised and like quote unquote too famous. And I disagree. I would love to bring more like mainstreamy people on, if not to like cater or support them, but even just to like ask questions and expose. An example of that is when we had Brian Artis on, and he was the one that was talking about the snake venom in the water. Having him on doesn't mean that we agreed with him. We were asking him hard-hitting questions to try and back up his claim, but a lot of the audience didn't like that. So it feels like the audience likes it better when we interview nobodies.
I think that there's like, it's almost like, well, there's like I found about you. So Crow 777, I found through Owen Benjamin.
That's why I didn't go look for Jenny Lee, because with respect to maybe her mental well-being, I realized all kinds of YouTubers have already gone down in those tunnels and found her. And I really wanted to find her as like a past fan, and I didn't realize every other fucking YouTuber already went and found her. And how annoying must that have been? So like you were a porn star, now you're just doing drugs in a Vegas tunnel, and you can't get these YouTubers off your nuts. I'm going.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I remember, like, yeah, she popped off because of Alex Jones and all that. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and then whenever I was checking into it before I went to Vegas, it's like a small typing of the search brought up so many videos. And then besides her, then YouTubers were just hitting those tunnels in general, where it's like, man, it's like those tunnels should just be new real estate at this point because they've had so much attention.
Someone in the chat was like talking about ask Tommy about how he likes chicks with dicks. Are they trolling you, or is that like part of lore? And that made me want to ask both of you, do you guys think that Blair White looks like a girl?
Like stop.
Tommy does.
You're embarrassing yourself. You're being like Truth or Cop right now. All right? Okay, I have this natural masterpiece called Gay G. Yes, it was the sequel to Gay Z, but there's Gay G. And the first part of it, there's edits for like the Illuminati spell casting and ritual, but the last half is untouched because it was the magic of me and Sign just talking about Blair White's going to get my golden ticket now that Sherelle fucked it up, and this is my beautiful lady. And Sign keeps saying, yeah, if you like chicks with dicks. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you'd say that about this beautiful woman like you hate her ass. And JG just eats it up, starts talking about how hot she is and stuff. And then when he found out, you know how JG is, he's such a homophobe. He thought that made him gay, that we tricked him into thinking Blair White was a beautiful lady. And I've often said, between Esra and Bex, oh, I'd take Blair White over Esra or Bex any day. I'd fuck Blair White before I'd touch Bex.
I was shocked when I found out.
I'd suck her gorgeous fake tits dick before I'd touch Bex's ogre nasty vagina. Oh, I can't imagine.
But wouldn't you want her to keep her pants on or something so that you wouldn't think about the fact that she has a dick?
Then how can she top me, stupid? I don't get anal from a girl if she leaves her pants on.
My goodness.
Hank, nothing. Hank's actually bisexual. He's giving me nothing.
So you actually...
even when we're offline, this is the money. This is the money.
Oh, dude. I have to leave Hank my wrench, dude. I can't fucking take that from him.
So basically, before Gay G happened, I would always make jokes like, I wouldn't say no the first time, and the only time a trans woman's in danger is if she can't keep a secret. I had all these platinum lines I would drop. And Bex and King Steven had latched on in their lack of awareness and tried to go around and say I was meth tranny chaser. And then when I finally dropped Gay G as the finished product, King Steven had dropped it. Bex is still out here counting how many times I say Blair White. She's such a stupid bitch.
I saw Bex in the chat that you sent me a screenshot, and she was talking about how come there's no screenshot of Rose putting the gun on Nachiketa's channel or something like that. Where did that come from? Because I don't know her. So what did someone?
Where did the lore of
Shut up, Frank.
No, it's me.
You don't answer for me.
Is that
okay? You shut up, Truther Cop.
I will.
You don't answer my questions. She's asking me, you faggot. I know you want to talk to Crow. I know you want to get in with Crow 777. She's my friend asking me a question.
But I appreciate the fucking she's putting out. Shit.
I'm gonna play your clip of Mike. You need to sit back and listen to IllumiTommy cook.
I'm doing my best.
Don't tell me how to behave, motherfucker. I love that. I'm gonna put that to music too. Don't tell me how to behave, motherfucker. But no, that was a recent stream. And it was just after I un-Guantanamo Bay'd all my block people, even the porn bombers, Jack Talcott and Bex right back in there. And they'll probably never get out. So you won't see her in my chat. But I think it's funny that everybody is making such a huge deal. Like me, Paul, CBO, some of us have been notorious for pulling bangbangs on many a stream. All but Rose did it once to that faggot Asian. And now you're going to hear about it for years, Rose. It's good clout. Good clout, Rose. Good get.
But he didn't get a strike. It's just my stupid.
You don't get a strike.
Tommy,
you don't get a strike.
On her behalf at this point. You
no, but I'm saying you don't. She came to me for, hey, what did I do wrong?
All the time, and I don't give a fuck.
Wait, Tommy, it sounds like Truther Cop doesn't know what happened, and so can I just clarify exactly what I did?
I don't know what happened on Nachiketa's stream. No.
Do you want to? I mean, I could just tell you straight up that he was here for a month. We brought him from India because he was broke, and I felt bad for him that he should come back to his country of citizenship because he's, he might need social services.
Back to your own country.
But no, I mean, like, he's a citizen here, and in old age, he's going to need benefits to survive because he's retarded and has no money.
Old age.
So like,
we're all gonna die on the same day, most likely.
I realized that things were going to be downhill like right before he arrived. So I was so stressed because he was giving wrenches to people that were really, really harassing me and being dicks because I wouldn't conform to the Rising Earth thing. And I was just realizing that he was becoming really like religious about Rising Earth.
So stupid. So Z went Rising Earth, didn't he?
Yeah. He and Nachiketa.
He's so fucking stupid.
Let me just. I took some.
I know it gets to me. I'm triggered. I'm sorry. I'm triggered.
Just so you know,
my
brain is not operating on full capacity because I am having a beer with Xanax. So I just want to make sure I get this explanation out properly. So he was here, and we were perfectly prepared, even though it sucked for us because obviously we are a couple and we like being alone in our house, but we were prepared to let him stay here as long as it took for him to put his shit together. But like, he wouldn't get a driver's license. He just wanted to be a bitch boy. And we took him to do a job interview. We went and bought him clothes. I gave him $500. I asked him every day if he wanted me to order him food. And Jason is all like letting this happen, like letting his girlfriend bring this crazy random guy from the internet come. And he was so ungrateful and making fun of Jason on a stream that I lost it. And I called Nachiketa and I was like, you made fun of Jason and so ungrateful. Fuck you. And I hung up on him. And I was so angry. And I wanted him to.
I want to comment here that I'm actually offended. I'll show you right now. You want to see some fucking backstage panel action with some hair optics? I show my hair, and do you know what fucking Nachiketa said? It's not as nice as Jason.
She's spoken for.
No, he said that's what he fucking did. That's what Nachiketa said. It's not as nice as Jason's.
That's his little dig. That's his little dig, though, because he thinks that in his mind that Jason's retarded because he's not a flat earther. And Jason stood his ground as a man and was honest with Nachiketa about his feelings. And they had some debates. And in my opinion, Nachiketa was very immature and annoying and sounded like a fool. But Jason was still cool with him and willing to help him for as long as he wanted. But then Nachiketa randomly was like, I'm leaving in a week because he was, I think he realized that we didn't want him just being here as like a servant, and that we only were pressuring him to become a productive member of society, because that's what he told us he wanted to do. He said he wanted to come back to America to become a productive member of society, but he was literally here 24/7 doing streams, talking shit about people that we are friends with very loudly. And Tommy, I just want you to know, the acoustics in my house, we heard every fucking word he ever said to anyone. And so if he was streaming for 4 hours, like, enough is enough when what you're saying is so like mean about our friends. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, he wasn't like, he was like, not on.
Okay. Yeah. I agree. That I'm bored of it. I already left the link. Tommy doesn't want them to come over here. I'm gonna play Voxatron instead for a while. Yeah, most of these panel verse people aren't worth talking to. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, bomb. Oh my, there's a debuff? It's really not a stream, it's a live backstage. Let me pause. Yeah, it's live backstage, it wasn't the stream. Now, I already. Tommy's probably gonna figure out that I restreamed his backstage. He's gonna get very angry about it. And, you know, I really don't care, so I'd rather just play this game. And no, I don't want to piss Truth or Cop off. We're doing we're hegemony now. Where the hell am I? Interesting, Browns boy. I am too, actually. Got a Minotaur. Oh yeah. I guess that's right. I know that. Ah. How do I even get up there? Oh crap. That probably is. Oh, I needed that. Okay. Yeah, I'd get changed search engine optimization real quick. Mm. Damn it. Hey, now it's a gaming stream. Let me. Yeah, it's officially a gaming stream right now. What's it doing? It's what's odd is that the controller default configuration doesn't work, so I had to use the keyboard still. I get the build, and now I can do the drop blocks. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna get the build. I gotcha.
Wake up. Oh, there he is. Hello. Hello, Hank.
Hello, King Stephen.
You have a zebra hat on, it looks like. Is that the zebra hat?
Yep.
You didn't join them, the zebras, did you?
Who the hell knows? Officer Snap says anyone who claims to be a zebra happens to be a zebra. So who
Oh,
knows? So
I roasted
maybe
a
I'm.
zebra. I roasted a zebra and I ate a zebra on a grill.
That's cool. So did I.
Are you playing a game? What's this game?
Yeah, that's a Voxatron from the same Lex Office, the same makers as Pico 8. So it's a game engine based on like a key. What's it called? Voxel. What's a voxel again? Volume element. Volume element. So to pretty much build everything out of cubes, except the rendering part that's still triangles. And yeah, what happened to Tommy's? A whole lot of nothing as usual. But in the truth, the cop ended up talking to Officer Snaps, but he says now he's just not having him on his own panel for a year. But that's not really a big restriction, but okay. But yeah, the controller config isn't working. Probably some that still had to use the keyboard. Amazing. Damon. Um, I don't think Moose is running Troll Central. I think they're just their own person. Moose is working freaking 80-hour weeks, so I don't think he can do it. He's like a what's it called? General manager of a restaurant, I think.
Do you think Moose might be gay like DeFreak?
Yeah, gay like the freak as in straight. Yes.
Oh, DeFreak is straight? I thought he was homo.
Nope. Both of them are married. Two women.
Oh, slow
Female women.
goy. Who's this slow goy? Whiteboard. What is this? Who's that? Chat room.
See him watch
Homeless
homeless people?
videos. Well, I was showing these tunnel dwellers. They're living in tunnels and sewers.
They're ruthless. They're actually ruthless people, unlike IllumiTommy, who's couch surfing for Jesus.
Yeah,
I mean,
they live under the streets in Las Vegas. They live in these tunnels.
yeah, like 3/4 of the time when Tommy says he's ruthless, you can if you just look up and you see a roof. Doesn't make. Come on, man.
Why is he pretending to be ruthless?
He would get Enslavia cloud if he was, but he's not in Enslavia, and Enslavia is irrelevant because they dismantled it. So, but if Enslavia was relevant, he would get Enslavia cloud because being a hobo is the highest honor in Enslavia.
Being a hobo, a homeless bum. Does Tommy get money just because he's pretending to be without a home?
Um, I'm not sure, but if he is low income enough, he'll get money from the state.
They would give that stinky bum money?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh. Why don't they just euthanize him?
I don't know.
Do you believe in euthanasia? Do you think that should be something that we consider as a society?
We should consider it, but the thing is, a lot of those bureaucrats that will run the program should be the primary target. So probably just say no because of just how screwed up this. I can't trust the administrators, so I'll probably just say no.
But what about all these stinky bums? They're costing us so much money.
We have to figure out some way to make them valuable to us again. Maybe we can
Could
make them live in abandoned buildings and have them re-renovated.
Could we just put them in a big pig pen? Like make one state into a big pig pen and just let them all muck around in it?
Well, the problem is which state. They're gonna fight for not to be it. So
Well, California's already, most of it's a dump at this point, unfortunately. It used to be beautiful, but maybe Nevada, Las Vegas, we could just make it into one big Nevada, just one big pig pen, the whole state.
I'll consider it. The mall probably won't like it though.
Do you think DeFreak would move there? Does he have a home or is he homeless?
I have no idea. He's never on camera.
Oh, nobody's ever seen him on camera?
Maybe someone has, but I haven't.
Okay. Slow Goy. Who's the Slow Goy character?
I had to look him up. Let me go back to that YouTube tab. Go to channel.
DeFreak actually believes Donald Trump he's a Trump. Is he a little Trumper?
Yeah, he's a Trumper. So Slow Goy Whiteboard is a raw neg account. It doesn't do anything.
Oh. Well, these peasants can't hold a candle to me. They're just jealous.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think so.
Steven the drunk retard. I don't think he's drunk yet.
Not drunk and I'm not retarded. My IQ's way higher than that level, the level that that idiot's at.
Yeah, he left because video games are important more than his shit talking. Oh, oh, okay. Did I not? Nope. All right. What else do I need to do to get complete this objective? Is this the last guy? Yep, that was the last guy. Shoot the boom. Hey, Bex. Oh, crap. Up, up. We can turn that platforming. Oh yeah, it is a fun game. It's a game in the Voxatron. Okay, here it goes. Just, and copy that, Bex. Ooh. That is go. Nope. And I'm out of there. Oh, I didn't see that at the shot count. Yeah, but shot count. Oh crap. Ooh, I needed that. Alright, I just gotta. Yeah, soft lock? No. Hey, blind. Yeah, and this is Voxatron. This is one of the default games in the volume element game engine. The same make for the same makers the Peak Awake. What would they call it? Lexo Awful. So I need this slug to get up there. I mean, there's a snail. I need a snail. Oh crap! Ooh, pill bug. Ooh, that's bad. Duplicate's bad. It doesn't want more points. Oh, I see you, blind.
Yo, what are you playing again? I didn't understand what you said.
Voxatron.
What is it? It's like Zelda?
Sure. It's like to explain. Yeah, it's like Zelda. Voxatron's the game engine. The game itself is like Zelda, I think. This is like a.
Yeah, it looks like the first Zelda for like Nintendo. Dude, I've been trying to learn as much as I can about all this game engine, FPS shit. It's all a lot. But I can play a pretty good game. Have you heard of Age of Empire?
Say again.
Age of Empire?
I have it.
Okay, I can play that game. It's pretty cool too. Shit.
Well, I have a few different. There's more than one Age of Empires. I think I have.
Yeah, I was
I
playing.
don't have the
part
newest
3.
one. I had the one on GOG.
I got it off of Steam for free. What do you call it? Just to, I wanted to. That's like a mediocre game, right? Like graphics wise.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
which I need to double check which version. But it's more than one Age of Empires that's out. It's just like a. This sort of buff or debuff?
So it's just like melee, like you're just killing all the monsters.
It was ranged, but this power up is melee. This is the first melee power up.
I was gonna ask too. When I download a game on Steam, it says like you have this much memory. How do I upgrade that?
You mean memory or storage? You mean hard drive space or
Yeah,
or
hard drive
rent?
space.
You buy a bigger hard drive, and
So
swap.
can I use an external one? Can I get an
Yeah, you
external?
use external one, but if you can do an internal one, that'd be more convenient.
Well, the computer I got don't have a monitor. I mean, don't have a tower. It's just like it's like a laptop on a stand, but it's a computer.
Yeah, it has an internal hard drive. So yeah, I get that the laptop style hard drives that fit the form factor.
So, if I was to get an external hard drive, that would that solve like my, because it still runs a little bit slow. What else can I do?
It won't make it run faster, but it'll give you more storage space.
Okay. So I can save more games.
Yeah.
Well, what would make it not freeze up while I'm live streaming?
You just need to get. I'm not quite sure.
My bad, bro. You're just the only person. You're the smartest dude I know with computers.
So pretty much it just needs more resources. To be honest, I'm thinking. Pretty much would need more information to know what's making it freeze up. I had to get a profile of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to
Where
run a few commands.
Is there somewhere I can download this game where I could play?
Yes. Let me get the link for it.
Dude, I just learned about turning an old laptop screen into an extra monitor also. So I'm about to have 3 monitors.
Oh, that's good. I think
just having 2 is like life changing, bro.
Oh, I know. I have 2 monitors. That's why I could do this at all. I actually have 2 more, but I haven't gotten them out there.
Can you put 4 on one setup?
Yeah, so you may need 2 graphics cards. I haven't actually done it successfully yet. I haven't had the need yet, but so my graphics card right now can definitely support 3 for sure, but I don't have the ports for 4. So I probably have to put another graphics card in.
Okay. So I need to make sure my graphics card can handle that.
Yeah, pretty much. If it has the ports for it, you could probably use it.
I think it's a 2-core. Let me see. How do I check it?
So there's gonna be holes in the back. One's probably gonna be for HDMI.
Oh no, yeah, I have 2 ports. I have 2 ports. But
yeah, so it should work. Plug them. Yeah, you got 2 ports. It should work.
Tight.
So the game's not free, but here's the best way to buy it from the official website. I put it in the public chat. Let me highlight it.
Okay, I went there. Yeah, it's freaking. God dang.
Yeah, so it's not just this game, but it's the engine to make your own games on it. So.
Oh, okay. I'll just write it down, and I should have a couple of extra bucks this coming up weekend, and I'll do it. I want to start learning all this stuff, man. Like I feel left out when I'm around guys like you and all these other guys that understand it all.
I don't understand it all. I understand a tiny little bit, then I kind of hack around.
Well, you understand a heck of a lot more than me. I don't even know how to find out like what kind of graphics card I have, like any of this shit that I should know.
I gotta look it up. I haven't used. You're using Windows 11, right?
Yeah, Windows 11.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm trial and erroring the shit out of everything. I'm just like trying everything and seeing what happens. Oh look, can I make like speakers out of these? The laptop speakers?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Then I'm gonna do that tonight.
How to do it? I'm not quite sure, but I know it's been done before.
It's got to be on YouTube, right?
Absolutely.
So, what have you been up to, Hank?
So first, I went. This is my weekend. I just woke up. Then went on the IllumiTommy show to see what the hell was happening there. Then I was trying to take everyone from the backstage over here. They wouldn't come. And they bored me, so I just started playing Voxatron instead. So
How come they didn't want to come over with you?
I don't really care. I got Voxatron.
Assholes. I need a game that piques my interest like that. I thought the Age of Empires would, but I spent like 8 hours last night, and when I was done, like my head felt like I had been in like a fucking tunnel. I was like locked in, dude, and I was like, no, I can't do that no more.
Yeah, I need to do that more for myself. I mean, I've been talking to people, but they're looping and repetitive and want to give you advice that doesn't work, and so I just said, nah, I'm just gonna play some video games instead.
Shit, my bad. I'm interrupting your game time then, huh?
No, you're not.
Right on. I hadn't talked to you in a while, and I was like, well, let me see what this dude's up to.
Yes.
I'm telling you, bro.
So I explicitly put the link out there so people could come up if I could break this up. But I'm just saying, yeah, this is why I'm just going to start playing more games, because I talked to all the people. They don't really have most of them don't have what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to play some more video games.
What do you call it? Have you been by my channel at all lately? We got a bunch of new chicks over there. Like a bunch.
I have not. Let me take a look.
You should come check me out next time if you see me on, dude. There's some chicks that seem like they might be pretty easy.
Here's the thing. They're easy for you because you got that face and you got that height. I'm just a nuisance or invisible to them. So,
man, you say that, bro, but I would trade places with you. I swear. Like, I think you're fucking cool as shit, bro.
I am.
So it's like you say that, but I don't think that's true.
I am cool as shit. They just don't like what I got, so I just play my games now. I think they don't want cool for some reason, but it's not my problem. They want to chase after meth acts like IllumiTommy. Well, have fun.
Oh, dude, I was gonna ask you. You had said something about a sugar mama the last time we talked. Where do I even look for a sugar mama, dude?
You look for a sugar mama. Damn, I thought you would know. I don't know.
I was thinking about it. I was like, because I'm not. I wouldn't do like OnlyFans and stuff, man. That's too far.
Yeah, OnlyFans is garbage. I even deleted my account. I don't watch it. It's overpriced. So no, I don't watch OnlyFans at all.
It's almost lamer than just regular corn, right?
I'll say porn on my channel. It's lamer than regular porn. What do you call it?
But yeah, OnlyFans is almost lamer than that.
It is lamer because it's more price, less value. So no, it's garbage.
What I think is cool about it though, dude, is if I had been told this, you could probably tell me if it's true. I had been told that it was created to be used a completely different way, like buying access to somebody, but not purely sexually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
so it's like Patreon. Yeah, it said it could have been like Patreon, but it just got popularized for one thing.
Oh, that's what Patreon is? I thought.
Yeah. In fact, you can buy porn off of Patreon too. When you do, it's better value.
Oh, God. People are just getting naked and boning everywhere, huh?
Yeah, but mostly they're artists, so they're mostly drawing stuff.
That's where Mr. Beast's friend must have probably done his business at, huh?
I'm not sure. I have no idea. I don't talk to any Mr. Beast's people.
Do you know any Do you know what a locale is, right? A locale.
Yeah, IllumiTommy's one.
Oh, okay. Am I one?
No.
Okay. What do you call it? I've been fighting with a couple of them like crazy. IllumiTommy, you got it out for that guy, huh?
So he has it off of me, and I'm just responding in kind.
How did that start?
Oh, so he was one of people. He was a former enslaved person, and he was coming after Jack. Talcott. I don't know if it was on behalf of Pussy Paul or not, but he was just attacking Jack Talcott for dumb reasons, and I was go ahead and pointing that out. So he's mad at me because I was protecting Jack from his version of Christianity, which is just his ego. Well, actually, to be specific, his daddy officer snaps his ego. So
I think was he on your panel? Remember when you sent me that link that one night?
I think that was I'm not sure. Wait, yeah, he was on my panel one time.
Okay,
Yeah.
cause what do you call it? I heard you getting in a religious debate, but I was dozing off. The guy was like, "Oh, but he went on, dude, like into conspiracy stuff, and he went off the rails."
Well, that may have been his daddy, Officer Snafu Snaps. So I'm not. But yeah, Snafu Snaps comes on my panel way more than IllumiTommy does. He did. IllumiTommy came on this one time when I did that Unslavia Covert Contract Exposed.
What does that mean?
So it was when Officer Snaps was working with Pussy Paul, and he pretty much Snappy said, "Why are you cupcaking with those panels? Why are you going on that panel?" And I asked, well, "Okay, give me a white list of panels I'm allowed to go to, or a black list of panels I'm not allowed to go to for 6 months." And I didn't get one from Officer Snaps. Then Pussy Paul came and said, "Oh," and finally made a list. They said, I'm not comfortable you going on panels other than mine," even though I told him at the start I go on any panel with demo, please. He knew that from the start. So if he didn't want me to go on any other panel, he gave me the first time say, "Well, if you can't on my show, you can't panel on any other people's show." But it took him like 6 months or a year to come out and say that. He didn't make that restriction for anyone else yet. So I just said, no, if you're gonna give me that, I'm just not even coming on your show anymore. So I call him a pussy because they're afraid of me going on other people's shows. So that's ridiculous. Because you guys, he's lame. Panel gatekeeping. That's correct. Panel gatekeeping.
But was the gatekeeping your success or gatekeeping your talent? Like, was he trying to hold on to your?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and try to sell me a dream, but I don't need dreams. I have video games.
Hell yeah. That's true. Damn, that's a good one right there. Shit.
Yeah, so pretty much trying to sell me a dream. How he's gonna be successful and make money and stuff, but he doesn't. I probably have more money than he does because I have a job and he doesn't. So.
Then you for sure make more money than he does. So he was right.
Yeah, so he shouldn't be. So he doesn't have the authority to give me restrictions because he wasn't paying me then. He didn't demonstrate that he had the ability to pay me now, and I wasn't. So he should be listening to me since I was actually donating to him.
That's true. So. Yeah, dude. Check this out. Tell me your thoughts on this, if you will.
Yep.
Or is there any way that I can pass you a file, or I'd have to do it on Discord? Hold on.
You can do it on Discord. You can do Google Drive, so you can upload to Google Drive. Then give me a link, and I'll download from there too. That's how I put put images on my posts because the
No,
post
it's a
image-
video.
So video. So the easiest way to share video is to just upload to YouTube private, or just link only. And
Yeah,
then
look, I'm putting the link in the private chat.
Yeah. So if you upload the video to YouTube and let me download it, if it's not pornographic, if it's pornographic, I actually mega uploads better for that.
No, it's on TikTok, and it's just like a super duper rough draft because dude, I'm telling you, bro, I'm taking this YouTube success by the balls, and we're going up one way or the other. So I'm trying like to do like 3 different avenues, and this is one of them. Just a very rough draft that I put together in like 15 minutes. If you can watch it and tell me what you think.
So do you want me to watch it myself, or should we watch it together?
We're going to together.
Okay, so you want me? So I'll go ahead and stream that. Let's give me a link and we can stream that.
It's in the private chat.
Yep, let me get it. So. Let me mute that game real quick so I don't hear it. Let me represent, stop screen, present, share screen, TikTok. Oh, it did all play. Oh yeah, let me just play it again.
Rise and shine, it's time to wake. Got some waffles on the lake. Pancakes flipping in the air.
Is this the right video?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Blizzy Blind Pistol. Oh, okay.
This boogie everywhere. Juice box ready at the bar. Cereal's a rockin' star. Toast is dancing in the jam. Butter spreads like it's the plan. Boogie with your bacon bits. Sausage rolls and muffin splits. Strawberry shortcake takes a spin. Breakfast party, let's begin. Bagels jump and donuts swing. Cinnamon rolls, the sweetest thing. Eggs are scrambled with a twist. Morning groove, you can't resist.
If you want, the video is pretty much done. What do you call it? I just stuffed a bunch of still images at the end. But what do you think?
Oh my, that's better editing than IllumiTommy, that's for sure.
Well, it'll be perfectly timed. Like I just threw it together like super quick. What do you call it? But is it catchy? Is it something you think kids could watch?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, the thing with the kids channel, you had to be very careful with the moderation. So you've had to, if you make a kids channel for YouTube, then you're gonna have to make a separate channel, and you have to moderate that, keep that tight on the moderation.
Well, that's why I put that one on TikTok. Like this isn't gonna have anything else on it except for these kids videos.
Yeah. So yeah, when you do a kids channel on YouTube, you make it separate, make it pinpoint, moderate it, keep it tight with the moderation. But you probably already know
Exactly.
that.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at my whole like the whole blind thing like a brand, and I know that I don't have I know I haven't achieved the status of any of that yet. But if I look at it like that and create like that, then I can hopefully cast many nets, and one of them will be the one that works the best, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be making kids songs. Like I just remember seeing those videos, dude, that would have like 19 million views or even like 100 million views and stuff like that.
Yes. So this is probably so YouTube likes this stuff. So we make it this pretty much special channel for it. You'll probably catch fire. Of course, I won't
Yeah.
watch any of your. I won't watch any of the ads attached because I already blocked them all with you block Origin Light. So, but you'll make money from other people. You just have to
Yeah.
wait for the. You'll have to wait for the cash apps from me, but the other people they'll find your bad money.
Well, I want to start making YouTube's money. I don't want to be a panhandler. You know what I mean? Like, I want to hurry up and get monetized, but I know that's going to take a long time if I start a brand new channel. You know?
I'm not sure it would take that a long time. I mean, it just really depends what the channel is. So YouTube likes edited content more than live content because
That's true.
yeah. So they'll promote edited content more, and then it will make money fast because they can put the videos in and it takes less resources. So they really push edited content more than live content. But they keep the live content around too because we seem to be on all the time, so we participate more, and we'll promote stuff. We're good promoters, so to keep us around anyways. You know, we're ripping them off, to be honest.
Hey, what do you think about that suggestion in the chat about the panel losers? Because I could do that easy, bro, and that would actually be fun. You think it would be something that would?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Resto got really popular for doing a song like that too. Do you know Resto Chesto?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got pretty popular for doing a song like that too. So I totally endorse that. If I may even make one of my own. I just haven't had time to get a creator of my new video, the audio visual what called? I guess music software that DAW. So I had to change DAWs a few times. Because it didn't do everything I wanted to do. So I haven't learned the new one yet, but I may do that as well. But you're better at editing stuff. You're better with music production than I am.
Yeah,
sure.
well, I made all my own intro music and all of that. Like, I've always had like a passion for music, so it just kind of comes easily. But what do you call it? Who are the panel losers? Me?
Even with, so the freak, if that music is copyright, it doesn't matter because the copyright owner's on panel with me and he told me to play it. So
and no,
so
yeah, I made it. So
yes, he made it. He could sue me and I say he told me to play it. So I win.
Yep.
And a lot and most of the stuff that is copyright, nobody cares. They're actually artists. Most of them just don't even like copyright. It's just dumb.
I know. That song was called Breakfast Boogie. I'm gonna make that's just like a secret little existence of it. Like, I'm still gonna edit it tightly and stuff, and then put it out on YouTube under a new channel.
Yeah. So pretty much the copyright system's going down sooner rather than later because all it's doing is benefiting Hollywood, and those people don't want to make new interesting stuff that people want. They just want to resell old stuff that people used to like. Then gatekeep, like Pussy Paul. So
Well, I heard that it was the copyright was changing on YouTube somehow.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. But I did hear that this year.
So there's your panel losers: IllumiTommy, Pussy Paul, Officer Snafu Snaps, and the Sandy Machine, aka
Okay.
King Steven.
Okay, Tommy, IllumiTommy.
Yes, IllumiTommy.
IllumiTommy.
Yes, not Tommy Temper. He's cool. IllumiTommy.
Okay, and then Paul
Pussy
who?
Paul Enslaved. Paul Enslaved. Pussy Paul Enslaved.
Pussy Paul Enslaved. Paul
Yes.
enslaved.
Unslaved. UNSOAVED.
Oh, okay. Unslaved. Snafu.
Yes. Snafu snaps.
Snafu snaps. And vanity.
Yeah. King Stephen, also known as the Sanity Machine.
The sanity machine.
Yes, that's his channel, and he calls himself King Stephen. And I guess his symbol is crown and dashing ray symbol.
I could make a song just off the top of the head off all that. King Stephen. That's wild. Carlitos. What are Tolcots?
Talcott. So there's a man named Jack Talcott,
Mm.
and this is the King Stephen symbol. This is a crown, then a dashing away to represent a fart. So that's his official symbol, as far as I know. Because he likes to come in pounds to make fart noises.
Oh God. Yeah, I was on panel with somebody. Dude, I've been going at it with this guy named Square. Well, only for like 2 days because he called me Two-Face just because I didn't just like co-sign his bullshit, dude, when he was in the wrong, you know?
I know.
Like people really expect you to to play Captain Sailho for them and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm calling myself Zebra Judge. I call it as I see it. I'm not gonna try to cover for someone just because.
Exactly. Unless they're like a real good homie already and they have a secret or something. But like if I meet you and I don't even know you yet, like I can't go against dude, and he has a whole troll army that follows him, bro, of like 150 people.
So do that troll army, do they attack him or they're working for him? What
No,
kind of
they
troll army?
attack him. They attack him, and they had started to attack me, but I was when I brought him on my show, I was introduced to him. He was a cool enough dude, but bring him on the show, and his troll army starts attacking my channel, but I shut it down, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna hear him out. But then it got to the point to where I heard him out, and some of the trolls wanted to be heard out. And I was like, well, I'm going to hear them out. And he didn't like that shit, dude. Well, once I got the whole story, like I told him, you can't troll a little bit and then stop and think that YouTube's going to stop when you stop. Like if you troll, you got to be prepared to be getting trolled back too, you know?
Oh yeah, I know from personal experience. But the thing is,
yeah,
the trolls can't handle this heat. They can't handle heat of Oflamo. So
hell yeah.
I mean, the link's right there, and they want a piece of me. Well, they will get it, and then it'll be too spicy for them.
Hey, and I'm the same way, bro. Like, cause I'll bring it right to your face. Well, I'll talk shit. I'll make fun of you. Like whatever. But he's sensitive, dude, and he like I don't know what it does to him. Like like he would literally like he threw a fit, dude, because I just heard them out, and it's like it's just words. Like, who gives a shit what they're saying? But
Yeah, I mean, if the words tick you off, you can always just hit that little X button. You hit that little X button and you're done.
Yep. Speakeasy. Yeah, I've had it out with Speakeasy a few times, but I think he has an appreciation for my flavor of stupidity at times, because he's never like banned me or anything. And he came and he fought with Music Biz Mart. Oh, that guy Music Biz Marty passed away. I don't know if you met him.
I didn't meet him. I did not meet Music Biz Marty.
Yeah, he was a cool dude. But yeah, the locale thing, dude. I was worried because when I started hanging out with that guy, Square, people were like, "You're a locale," and I was like, I am." And then I didn't really know what it meant, so I'm over here like, "Am I a locale?" Like, I get drunk sometimes and say stupid, crazy shit, but I don't really know what all it takes.
Jim Bob's,
And
Jim Bob's not a loser. Jim Bob's not a loser. He's a clown, but he's not a loser.
yeah, there's a difference. Yeah, dude,
And I should say I should defend Andrew Wilson, but he doesn't need my defense. He got it.
would you want to? The dude's kind of a knob.
Huh?
Andrew Wilson. I mean, he's okay. Like I've gotten along with him decently, but he's kind of an ass to women.
Though, well, women like when you be asked them, do you look good enough? So
Yeah,
knows what he's doing.
that's probably true.
Yeah, if you look good enough, they like it. People or being asked them. Though they'll feel emotions and stuff. So it's not so they actually like it.
You really believe that?
I know. Yeah, I know that for certain. There's so much data on it.
Well, I
If you look
guess
good enough, if you look good enough, they like going on that emotional roller coaster. Otherwise, they'll pick men to treat them better.
yeah, they like it when I'm mean to them occasionally. But dude, you're right. You're right because I've been like mean to chicks, like so mean, bro, and they love it. You're right.
Yeah, and I had to preface it. You have to look good enough first. Otherwise, you're just being a creep. But if you're good enough, if you are looking enough, they like going on an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah. Well, what's crazy is that I honestly don't know like what got me put into like the good looking category, but like it's brand new to me and it's fucking crazy. Like within like the last like 4 years, three years maybe. I could always get chicks because of my sense of humor and stuff, but like now actually get compliments on being good looking, which is wild to me.
That's awesome.
I always think like this person, like you, bro, like you have the swag, dude. Like you don't realize it. Like I would rock the fuck out of your swag, Hank. Like I don't know. I would have so much more confidence if we Freaky Friday.
Yeah, and I know damn well I had the swag.
Yeah.
Yeah, the issue is I don't have enough inches on my stat sheet, so it doesn't matter. But I still have the swag.
Yeah, dude, another thing, like I'm literally doing like 5 things at one time. And another one that I'm doing is you've read that book or seen that movie Her?
Negative.
Have you heard of it?
I heard of it, yes.
What do you call it? Attempting to. I've never written a book before, so it's like it's a headache, dude. And I'm only able to work on it I've only been able to work on it for like 2 hours a week. So it's not very far long, but I'm writing a book similar to that. But it's gonna be like look, cause check this out. Imagine me and you were to say, hey, imagine me and you were in the same town and we're to say, hey, let's meet up on 3rd Street and and let's meet up at the Carl's Jr. on 3rd Street right now. So bam, we leave our house, dude. Like I see you on your camera, go outside and go. You see me on my camera, go outside and go. We take our phones or whatever. We both go to the Carl's Jr. on 3rd or whatever, and they're different places. Like you're not at mine and I'm not at yours.
Oh, I would never allow that to happen. I would literally had the Google Map for the thing.
No, I'm saying like you Google Maps and go there, and you get there, but the thing is like your outside is a different outside than my outside.
Oh, okay. So like we said, we go to this restaurant, and yes, you got confused. We went to the same restaurant, but the different location, the different
It's
store.
It's in the book that I'm writing. One of them is going to be an AI and not know it. So like they have an outside that they think they're human, and they have an outside that looks exactly like the outside, but it's a replica of the other person's. You feel me?
Okay. Oh yeah, the Plato's Cave thing. Okay, I gotcha.
So it's kind of like a dimension, like if you think about it.
Yes, it is exactly a dimension. So like well, no, it's not a dimension. It'll be a universe. It'll be a different universe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah.
someone's in a copy universe that's digital, but they can somehow pass messages outside, and they didn't know about it, right?
Or like to them, their whole life they've thought that they're in a. See, that's what it's like. The book that I'm gonna write, bro, is gonna touch on like all the questions we've been asking about this shit, like the simulation theory and all that, because it's like I remember what Elon Musk said about being a copy of a copy of a copy, and it's like almost certainly true if it's possible or whatever. And it's like dang, that really could happen. But imagine if two people fell in love that were in those two different worlds. Like you think you're in the same world, but that's digital. Like everything that happens on that end to me, like if I'm the perspective in the book, everything that happens on that end is not physical. You feel me?
It won't be physical, but there won't be any interaction except for your little portal link that somehow kind of communication together.
Exactly.
But that would be more annoying that you fell in love with someone in a different world and knew it, but you had a way to bridge the two worlds together somehow.
Well, that's what the book is going to be about, bro. What the book is going to be about, not them trying to bridge the two worlds, but realizing that they can't, and then like how you come to terms with that. Because it's like, I see you, I talk to you, like we love each other supposedly. So
well, there's probably a workaround since information can be passed through. You could probably build clones of each other in respective worlds.
But as it pertains to the quote unquote soul, it wouldn't be the same person. Like that's the reason why you can't teleport somebody, because if you were to teleport somebody, you would have to break down every single like molecule of their existence and then like transplant it, and that would essentially be a clone. But that would be, you would lose theoretically you would lose the soul in that transfer.
Yes, but we recycle all our particles in like 7 years, so I guess we lose our soul on average every 7 years anyways.
I never. Well, what do you mean?
Ship of Theseus. That's a ship of Theseus. So, is it something the same if all the parts, they're making them up, change?
Huh.
So you can interpret in both ways. You could say they're different because all the parts comprise them different, but you can say they're the same because it pretty much we experience the same object. So
Yeah. And could you like imagine, dude, like the Mandela effect? Like imagine you were to really actually shift between like because would like let's say it was me and you in this scenario and I'm in the physical space, you're in the first replica. If you talk to somebody else that's in a replica, is it the same one that you're in? Like, is it the same server, like a GTA server or something?
um, I would say no. I have a book that I could get on me that would explain all of this. Um, using video games as a guide, but yeah, I would say no. It would be it would be so how do I describe so it depends on how the consciously if they have control over both, I would say it's the same entity. Otherwise, I would say they're different entities. So hypothetically, I could be like more than one of me could be in the same universe, and if I had control of both, it would be the same entity. So there'd be like a administrative domain of
But
this
then
object.
wouldn't there be entities that existed that weren't necessarily the controllers of that specific reality?
Yes.
Like let's say a strip club full of people. Like the strippers would each be a part of that, whoever the owner of that property's reality is, right?
Yes.
And you said, dude, like, what do you think? A book? You think a book on all of this, or like exploring all this stuff, would be something that people would be interested in?
It's so interesting. I may write a book on it myself. It's just I just
Man,
did
you
an
better
impression.
not shit. You better co-author me on that shit.
No, I'd be no. I don't want to do the entertainment book. I want to do the explanation book.
Oh, okay, yeah, the science part.
Yes, and I pretty much use video games as a way to explain how it works. So
Yeah, that would be fascinating. What do you call it? Dude, you should help me write my book though, for real. I don't know how to do any. I just have creativity and like I'm good at stuff like basic stuff, but like I'm trying so hard, bro, and something's gonna fucking hit with this digital thing.
you're probably gonna hit before I will because you're probably with the ladies. You have a lot of artistic skill. I'm just trying to find some way to pay the rent. So you'll totally hit before I will.
I mean, same here though. Shit, I'm about ready to start pimping myself out. But like, I want to. The whole reason why I have to do it, bro, is because I've only ever made money in the dark world, and I don't want that no more. Like, I want that to be a memory that I can't even hardly barely remember. You know?
Yeah, Brown's boy, he does talk to Timo. We're both on Timo's Discord and Blind Spin on his show. So
Oh, the machine lies. Yeah, that's a good dude.
yes, it is. Yes, he is.
But I've been thinking about using Chat GPT to help me with the book. You think that's a good idea?
You can do it. I personally don't really care for the chat bot, but other people like it.
Well, it can help to like organize stuff when you don't really know how to do it, right?
Yeah, it just I don't really have that much of an issue with organizing stuff. I do it professionally, so that's not
Mm.
my problem. My problem is just I'm just not all that I'm just not popular, so I'm not motivated to try to appeal to people.
My thing is, I just have too many ideas and not enough understanding on how it works. What is it called? The Dunning-Kruger effect?
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's really not what applies to you here. Well, I guess What applies to you? I'm not. I don't remember the name of the effect that applies to you. I guess. Guess. See, that's
Probably
what more Bartman may apply to you more than that than the Dunning-Kruger effect.
I'm probably just a ugly duck or a late starter because I never would have thought about doing any of this stuff earlier. I wish I had.
Yeah, I thought about doing it. I just trusted adults, even though I found they didn't know what the hell they were talking about. So I still need to dig myself out of that hole.
Fuck it, that ain't the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
Yes,
are
yes, we are. In fact, random fan, you're welcome to come up. You
that
shouldn't even
sounds
care.
familiar.
You shouldn't even care if Tommy doesn't want you to. I mean, you're a random fan. You fan of other people random. So it's not just a little
Mhm.
Tommy. And if he gets pissed,
Uh,
what's he gonna do? He'll just say, "I'm not gonna come to the hot topic with you anymore." And it's, I mean, you can get a lady, so I wouldn't care.
Who is Philip K. Dick? That name sounds familiar.
Oh, he's a writer.
Science fiction or what?
Yes, science fiction.
So, what do you think about Scientology, bro? I've never asked you about Scientology.
It's okay as a religion. I like that they fought the IRS, but they need
Yeah.
so much money. They need so much money to get in. That's a free zone alternative that one of us could join, but there's better options than Scientology. At least in my city. I'm a Unitarian Universalist, and I used to be part of OTL, and I used to go to a LDS churches. There's better options than Scientology, in my opinion. But they're not.
Well, what do you
I don't
think
think they're
about
bad.
their belief system? It's
It's
weird, right?
it's not really. It's not any more weird than any other New Age style religion. So
You really think that?
yeah, it's like
Oh, well, you said New Age.
it's like similar to like Hinduism, Buddhism, but they want to charge you a fuck ton of money.
Yeah. Oh, I was just thinking about the whole like Xenu thing and the aliens being a part of your skin and stuff. Like, have you heard about all that?
Absolutely.
Like, that's crazier than Christianity, I think.
Nope. I don't think it's crazy in Christianity because Christianity has a guy that can turn water into wine and says he's bread, and that's what the churches say that he's bread. So,
But even in this day and age, David Blaine could do everything Jesus did. Like, there's nobody saying that Jesus wasn't a part-time magician too. Like, really, like to beef up his story.
yeah, that's what I say he is. But I guess the Orthodox Church that he says I'm wrong. But
Well,
that's
that's the official view. I don't even think I'm supposed to have said that.
well, this is an Orthodox channel, and most Christians don't agree with the Orthodox. They claim that they were Jews before the Jews, and the Jews don't know what they wrote, so they don't make any sense.
What do you? Oh, they were the Jews before the. I mean, they were Jewish, right?
No, the Orthodox Christians weren't
Oh
Jewish.
no, I thought you were talking about the first Christians.
Nope. No, the Orthodox Christians were not even the first Christians. That's pretty much the pre-Catholics. Then you have the Catholics. Then the Orthodox Church branched out of Catholics. Then you had the Protestants also branched out of Catholics.
But the first, like Jesus and his followers, they were Jewish, right?
Yes.
Yeah. which I don't even think, dude, that's such a wild conversation to me, man. Like a pointless one. In all honesty, I try not to ever think about it.
I'm going to show you something funny. This is holy fire doesn't burn paper, and it burns paper. So if we come across an Orthodox Christian person, they'll make spurious, easy to the bank claims like this, and then it's funny they'll just watch their whole hypothesis go up in smoke. Yeah, welcome, random fan.
Hello,
Hello.
check. Yeah, that Dunning effect thing. I never heard that, and I googled it, and I read like a little bit, and I'm like, I just instantly like bullshit, just like bullshit. Like, oh, so they got this like this effect, huh? Like there's a name like effect. It went to where, like, what was it? Like there's levels of like you don't know shit, and you won't know shit, all the way up to I know so much shit I forget shit. You know. Right?
Exactly.
Okay, that's what I got the gist of it. Like, what is this effect? And I had to Google it, and that's what I got out of it. And it's just fuck. I hate Google, man. But I appreciate the words that I didn't hear, like that, you know, to where I wanted to see how old is that? When did they invent that shit?
I also hate Google. I actually use DuckDuckGo as my default search engine, so I do also hate Google.
Yeah, but I've been told I have that Dunning-Kruger effect thing because I sometimes like will get in debates.
Somebody told you that? So like
just as a passing, just like as an ad hominem type shit.
So yeah, it doesn't apply to you because you know what you don't know.
Well, were they specific? Because I guess there's like there's like colors of the effects.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
it's colors.
It's a double slope thing. So when the Dunning-Kruger's really in effect when you beyond Mount Stupid, you don't know what you don't know, but you think you know everything because you know a little bit.
I'm on the level to where like certain things I know so much to where I've forgotten just because it's like, you know, when you're describing something like going, we need to go pick up some wood, and it's like, you know, obviously we're going to need a truck, right? You know what I mean? To where, but then I guess that's where I lean. It's like, because I know I don't know shit, but then it's like the only times I question myself is when it's like somebody else's property, right? To where like, hey, if I break this, I'm not liable, right? To where they're willing to let me, you know, do whatever it takes to get it to work, right? And so there's different, like for me, I don't mind doing something 1,000 times and still know how to, like, I don't know how to do it, but I know you're doing it wrong. You know what I mean? Like I can give you advice going, I tried that don't work, right? I don't know how to do it, but you're wasting your time.
Not to do it.
Yeah. Like, what was the last thing I you know, it seems like everything I try to like, hey, I just kind of imagine it and go, and it's like the last thing, like when you said that you're trying to make money, I'm like, I stopped myself going, I wonder if I could give advice. Like I get 25, you know, sometimes 50 cents a worm, right? Cause it's raining right now. And like I can go out there and get worms. But I guess you have to have the clientele. But anyway, you're wanting to make money on the line. That's what you guys were talking about earlier, as far as on your channel, right?
Well, just on the internet, period, for in some way.
Because I make money like without the internet, and I'm like imagining going, if I did do it, like imagine the dog, you know, cleanup, right? To where there's actually businesses that dog cleanup people, right? Like it's $50 a month for the first month, and then it's like 25, like a competition is around here, right? To compete, you know, professional dog people, right? Well, if you did it with like drone, right, then you could charge more.
Sure.
Right? Because I've worked with photographers who take pictures, and then like they're getting upset because they didn't do the drone thing, and so there's photographers that, you know, it's
It's
you
a
got to
hand-
make you got to make the job, right, to where you got to make the job. You can't like, and I don't know, it's my opinion, but what I found it works is like, you know, if somebody has, you know, blackberries, then you get a goat, right? You know what I mean? To where there's things that will help both of them. Like a chicken will lay an egg every single day. Like if you can get a chicken, you know, why not, right? Because there's people who can't get chickens, and you know, because do you know how much a dozen eggs is right now?
Oh yeah, it's like $5 now.
They're like
What?
$8, $8,
I don't even like to eat eggs anymore, though, man. They gross me out.
Do you eat cake?
I mean, I'll eat egg things with eggs in it.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. To where like that effect, right? Whatever they said, the Dunning effect, to where, you know, like, because I guess I listen to the conversations on YouTube and understand the misunderstandings, and I like it because you can talk about it, and you know, and still like, right, the conversation that you just had is like, I don't mean to correct you, but as far as it was intriguing because it was a way of looking, going like, okay, I got to listen to this because I will never ever be able to think like, you know, like, you know, to where I'm like, I got to listen to what how they think, right? To where what, because at first I was like going, these guys are insane. These are insane. You know, it was just insane, but it wasn't that you were insane. It was the idea of making money on the fucking internet, right? To where the way, you know, it's just, and then how the Dunning effect, right? To where you open my eyes going, fuck, I just Googled that. I just instantly got a flooded fucking like, fuck, you know, just, I don't know, that's how I instantly felt. And I still don't really understand what that it is that I am, but I know I'm going to go back on it. And like using the terms that were given to us now by the psychology, you know, the terms that we use it to, at, and with other people, right? To where like, it's, you know, how you guys were talking about other channels and interacting and getting another channel, to where like, imagine if you had a handler, like if you did have a handler that handled you, right? Like a difference between like Taylor Swift's handler and Amanda Bynes' handler, right? Get it? To where they're probably trying to do the both the same thing, right? Right, to where it could have been Brittany, but
The
she went off the
potential
handles.
is different. The potential in the women, so that's where the difference comes in, right?
Well, no, what it is, it's about the goal. It's the goal, right? To where the goal is to change from shorts to spandex, right? How can you convince somebody to go to shorts to spandex in a 6-month period, right? That's like, imagine that's a kind of an example, right? To where you know what spandex is?
Yeah.
Like to where,
Yes.
you know, it's the commodification. Because I try to think about it, because listening to you guys brainstorm, it made me think about how I was thinking about it, and it made me like, is this advice that I would give myself? Because when I heard the word commodification, the things that weren't for sale are going to be for sale, right? You know, to where like there's always a dog that you got to clean up after, but this drone thing comes in, you know, to where, imagine if you had AI, you could just say the word AI dog cleanup, right? I mean, Jesus, people will just like, we're going to get that too now, guys, you know what I mean? To where it's,
people are crazy. I mean, and
Well,
how
yeah.
would AI help dog cleanup at all?
Well, I don't say
dog cleaning it
crazy.
too?
I say they're fans. They're fanatic because like they tore down this building, and I knew that it was going to be dog friendly, right? So I had to, because I painted. My job was to paint the place after somebody moved out, and so I had to make like an artificial, like a picture of 4-story building that on each story it's got to have like a little dog place to, you know, for the dog to rest, to their dogs to crap, right? And so it was my job to design it and make it, right. And it was just, I just shaking my head the whole time going, you know, just it's I don't know, I'm not saying that it was the wrong whatever, but you know what I mean, to where,
well, the same way people are about like the AI things are right now. We're in the age of people being like that about ideas. That's why, and I'm trying to commodify my intellect. So that's the reason why my intellect, and Hank says that I have possibly a personality or like a presence that I could commodify. So like that's what I'm trying. So having a handler would be fucking awesome.
I just thought about when you first started that paragraph. Did you understand what I heard was it was somebody else, right? To where I don't know. Give you a chance to play it back, and you'll hear what you said was. It wasn't about you. It was, I think because it reminded me of how I lose focus, right? To where, like Amazon, Amazon has blocked me just because, I have a thing against just fucking what. It's just whatever, right? I just hate, I knew, you know what I mean? To where you think something's gonna be really bad, and then you're right, and you just, Amazon's selling milk, and anyway, I have issues too, but the finding, like, what do you want, like what, because I think it would help me with how I would do it, is because I get worried about other people too, right? To where, like, I have a bunch of people I got to clean up after their dog, and people are dying. I got to find homes for them. To where, like, if I didn't watch out for my dog, I would get all these dogs and cats, right? I would just say yes to everybody, right? And I would fuck myself. You get it? You know what I mean? Yeah. To where I can't do that. Luckily, I can say no, to where the closest I can do is like if they're gonna pay the cat food, they're gonna pay the dog food, right? To where and they're willing to do that too, right? I mean, $10 a day just to look at a dog. I mean, come on, right? And who wouldn't take on 100 dogs? Sure, I could take on 100 dogs. It's like, you can do it, but not properly, right? And so, there's opportunities to do things for other people that they can't do themselves, or they're too proud, or they just don't trust other people, and it's I don't know. It's because you mentioned other people, and you got to, they want to come to you, right? To where I look at it, to where if I like something, there's a million other people that like it too, right? Guaranteed. Right? There's the hands down, to where, like the flat Earth thing, because you guys were talking about you were introduced to the other characters of this, metaverse, and it was interesting hearing, all the name drops and stuff. I guess everybody enjoys that kind of stuff. But I don't know.
Oh,
I just
you
throw
hit
my
my
two.
book idea?
I just wanted to say thanks for the Dunning effect, for opening my eyes on that. Like what's that? And like, oh, it's just I don't know. It's more of that psychological thing, to where I can just be aware of it and go, and just shrug and go, I guess that's a and I won't mention it, right? I won't mention it because I won't know anything about it, because you know what I mean? Because somebody that says, oh, you're the Dunning effect, it's like, when I said, I hate you, to where, like, because if I was to ever tell anybody to mention Dunning effect, he'd be like, I learned about my Dunning effect, right? And my Dunning effect, because that would how then people would be interested in going, like, they walk away going, what the fuck's mine? What is a Dunning effect? That's how I would be intrigued, because because you said Dunning, and I guess I really didn't hesitate to come up, because I was like, oh man, I need to be off this off of me, because I wouldn't know anybody else to say, hey, let's talk about Dunning effect, casually. It's like, oh, I gotta go right to the horse's mouth, going, what's up with the Dunning effect, and learn that you said that somebody said that to you, like, as far as you've Dunning effect, son, shoo. I don't know how it was introduced to you, but it's interesting, because we all learn about each other that's willing to panel up, right? To where, because the chat, you don't get the slings and arrows to be able to go and to dissect, what's happening, like what the hell am I doing, and what are you doing, and it's crazy how we have the opportunity for me to put my 2 cents in, because I was just kind of because you subscribed to me, Hank, and I'm like, all right, right on, to where, and then you're just obviously, I guess the word, I don't mean to be insulted, but I guess they said the word pandering, right? I don't even really know what that means, but Hank, I think you were pandering to his, what was your name?
Blind?
Yeah. Because the video wasn't like, I mean, if you really like the video, Hank, you'd have really good, critique on it, to where credits, middle, beginning, and as far as you obviously have the technology to do it, to do whatever it is, and so I guess if you're willing to ask questions, Brandon Looney Tunes, I guess he's alive. He's somebody I'd find somebody who had a channel that failed, right? To where you got to be willing to fail and go, okay, I learned that the hard way.
Yep.
I
That's
watch.
actually the quickest way to learn is to fail. But the problem is some failures are unrecoverable from. So
True.
you have
That's
to-
where you don't want to set yourself up. You don't want to be like, okay, I'll take all the cats I can get.
And
You want-
some are avoidable in the first place. Like
Yeah,
if you already know that you can avoid a failure and you can see how to,
Well, and then that's the thing to where you mentioned other people, to where working with other people, especially with this stuff, to where people's visions, you can't really, it's like there's a big opportunity for a chance of like, oh, I thought that and it's hard to tell even when you want like a channel. I want a channel, for example, about Looney Tunes, right? And so I would watch this channel. It's like at first he was like he's just laughing along, and then now it's like it's turned into it's like I don't know. I don't want to say convoluted, but as far as it's missing the Looney Tunes effect of like what it made me go, what am I doing? What am I? It wasn't Looney Tunes anymore for me. I mean, it might be for him, but it just slammed my face going, man, I have all these channels and the only reason why I have them is because I lose a phone or something. And basically it was just to be able to hit record, just to be able to go hit record and then go through a day. And then like, if I laid it at my pillow on the head and go, fuck, I could have went better. How could it have went better? Because we all have a chance to actually do Groundhog's Day, right? Actually do Groundhog's Day, like put on this device, do the thing, and go through the day, right, and have everybody accountable for all their fucking actions, right? I know that people have wishes that, right, to where they're gonna push it on us, right, and we're gonna get that opportunity to go, just have a stenographer, right? That's basically what a handler is to play back what the stupid shit you're doing, right? As far as basically anything at all, the handler is gonna. Because it's going to say, no, whatever you used to do, you're not doing it anymore, right? It doesn't matter what it was. It's just the fact of you might end up doing what you used to do, but you can't do it where and when and how you want to do it, You'll still take a shit, but you ain't going to do it the way you used to, right? And so
that's why I like that these panels are recorded, because if someone's coming around with BS, I can say, hey, back there you said this, and now you're saying this. Or I just say, hey, you did this, and you criticize me for the same thing.
Too, I guess, but yeah, to where I think there was another point as far as to get out of this, because sure, we live and get eaten by worms, but as far as this, like even if you don't make money on it, maybe you could make a decent movie out of all the crap that all the stuff that was bad. Then you could do like there's always an enjoyment of getting nothing done, but still, chipping away at that thing that you don't have, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. I don't know. Thanks for letting me just spout. I'm painting, so it's like a good thought, kind of just to be able to melt into whatever the conversation is. And so it was good. I liked it. It was new for YouTube as far as it kept my attention. No, it wasn't just the name dropping, but it was the the topics. I knew that I wouldn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect, and I appreciated being able to come up and go, I have a question about what you said, right? Or I just have a statement, or first time caller, long time listener. But I appreciated that, the Dunning effect. I probably hope I never meet that punk. No, I don't know. They're always like something about those, whatever they say terms are. Anyway, I'm gonna just, I guess, sit back and listen. Thanks, Hank, for just, I guess, I don't want to,
Having on listening to you for once. Yeah, that's our problem.
I'm just a random fan. I just kind of had to pipe in, and your hat. That was the one thing that intrigued me on, because there's ways that we could like gamble and Vegas odds to where win to lose and you're still winning, because you know what I mean, to where if you kept track of every single day what color, eventually there'd be a pattern and I'd be rich. I could predict when he's going to pick the yellow one. It's going to be on Thursday if it rains.
But
Anyway,
that's possible, but I'm actually still working on how plausible it is. So I'm actually going to eventually make I've been reading about stimulating the securities markets, and it seems like it's a random walk. It's Brownian in motion, so there may not even be a pattern. You just have to get lucky.
Browning in motion. That's like
Yeah.
yeah. How does that? Is that like? Could you like? Is that? I don't know. I just like.
I'm going through that Wikipedia right now.
Okay, because I was in the physics, like the infinite smallness, and because I did the infinite bigness first, right? Like nebulas and quasars, all that stuff, and it was just like, and I was like, oh, so I went to this infinite smallness, and it was like, I got stuck at electron microscopes, and that was like 30 years ago. I'm like, okay, we could see an atom of gold, and I was waiting for like the technology to catch up. Like I can't wait for 10 years, and then like 30 years later, I seriously seen over there looking at bug penises, and I didn't know who to yell at. I didn't know what to call. It was like whoever owns an electron microscope, I want to key their car or something. I don't know how I feel. I see
or maybe
one
it's
video.
red time. Said, hey, I want to look at gold now.
There's one video that says electron microscopes are fake or something like that, and I was yes. I mean, I was surprised there's not another one, but I recommend to go and to look up just something about electron microscopes being fake, and there he is boldly just saying crap about myself, right? Like fucking who? What are these things, right? Show me this technologically advanced, thing that you got to destroy it, and it's just I don't know. Anybody out there that knows about electron microscopes? I don't know. I will key your car just because I think you're full of shit. Sorry, I don't know, but I don't know how I got on that one.
Because the academia, we know
it's
they're
not
lying
like
about
Disney
some
or
stuff.
NASA.
Yeah, we know they're lying
Now
about
it's
some
like-
stuff, but it's not everything. This stuff we could literally test for ourselves. But they're actually lying about some stuff, but they make sure they get paid.
But you
can
can
find the hospital that talks about it. So
you can find a conspiracy about everything, also.
hell, this very show is a conspiracy on its own. So at the start of the show, I was on the IllumiTommy show. He ended his stream, and we were talking. So he played something, so we couldn't talk. So
Oh yeah.
But then he came back in to talk because he didn't. Because he wanted the attention, he doesn't run the stream anymore. So the conspiracy was I was going to steal his panelist over here, and I brought my link and actually restream that show in this show for a little bit. But the thing is, with StreamYard, I haven't figured out how to be muted over there and be able to talk over here yet. So I still need to work on that.
Hey, do you know anything about fans like this? I don't see any kind of buttons on this shit, and these lights just keep flashing, and the fan ain't even on.
Let me put full screen.
What do you mean? Is it?
There we go, guys.
Okay, look, this is the only. It just came with this. I pulled this out from another pack of lights, but it's just ran hot, and it's like spliced off right there. But I don't know about these LEDs. I've seen them before. I've seen LEDs like that before, but like, where's the power on this thing or anything? Have you ever heard
Random
of
fan, you're the fan expert. You have fan your name. Tell us about the fan.
It's kind of choppy. I can kind of understand what you're saying.
It's
Red wind.
red wine,
Red wind.
brushless fan.
Maybe if I go stand on the freaking wood pile. Oh, my battery's gonna die.
You have a long cable to plug it in. I mean, you could use I could use my phone by having it plugged in still. I just need to have it in the USB.
What are those fans even for, Hank? Do you know?
Red wine fan. I didn't find a fan yet. Red fan. I guess it's for inflatables.
I don't know, but now I need a fan. I found one with a regular plug. Maybe this will work.
Oh, I found it.
Oh,
It's
it's
an
a computer.
AliExpress fan. It's for.
It's a computer fan.
Yeah, I guess it's a computer fan. Yeah. What the?
Where would I put it on my computer? Just in the back?
Yeah, well, yeah, cable it in. It looks like.
You can run those with batteries.
Yeah, I found it on AliExpress. Let me. So yeah, I found it on AliExpress. So yeah, cable it into. There's gonna be like a. Yeah,
Does
you
it
connect
have
to the power
those?
supply.
Does it have those lights strung off of it the same way? Because that kind of looks like it's rigged up.
Yes, it looks. Yes, it does. It does.
Huh. Oh, look, I have this cool thing. I'm about to turn it into something even cooler.
I've used the wire out of those as because they spool. They'll come out like a. Let's see, what's it called? The cameras in the nose cone of missiles.
Yep.
Fly by wire, I think, or something.
In where?
Yeah, it's like, imagine like here's like fishing with you're like fishing with a bow, and it's got that spool of water or spool of line that comes
Yeah.
out. Bzzz. Well, those, if you cut them just right, they'll come out of there like that. Like you can, like, string them across the road, or like, because I use them for Morse code. It was just like a quick, like, disposable, communication thing. Because you can run wires, except for across the road. But if you can like run them, if it's like so small that they can't see it, then they don't, you know what I mean? Because you can't like run a electrical wire over the road, but you can run, the little wire out of that fan.
I don't know.
But you mentioned lights. That's not a light. That's a fan. But you had a fan with lights.
Yeah, but
the LEDs.
I'm more interested in the lights. Yeah, the LEDs. I want
Okay.
to.
Yeah, that's where you get into like you need like a voltmeter, and that's a little different.
Well, they have. I just want to find whatever is because they have something making them cycle, and I want to stop them from cycling and just leave them turned on.
Okay, it's not remote at all.
Nope, not that I could. I tried 4 or 5 different remotes.
And it's a normal power. It's not like getting too much power, or is it the cord with it?
No, yeah, it was a cord that goes to it.
Weird. Are they sound activated?
No, because they were on a pattern, like a loop.
Oh, so they had like several different patterns you could choose from.
No, not even choose from. It was, look, check it out. It blinks rapidly, and then it gets slower as it goes, and then
Oh, maybe as the fan moves.
but the fan's not even on.
But there's a rhythm. Is it just okay? There it is. Is that it?
It just keeps changing.
Oh, that could be this. That could be the program. Just going through all the cycles.
Yeah, but what's programming them to do that? The fan? I wonder. Because
There's no buttons. There's no buttons. No nothing, huh?
nothing. I can't even turn the fan on. I don't even know how you turn it on.
It's made to go in your computer, right?
No. There's not even anywhere to hook it up to the computer.
Oh, it's not. I'm looking at a picture of a fan.
I mean, it probably goes in your computer, but it doesn't have like a hookup or anything. Like this black one has this little thing to hook it up.
No, but it is a fan for your computer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably meant to go in your computer and then just be like that. I mean, because that's obviously designed to be looked at and annoying, and oh my God, your computer's going.
Yeah, something.
I think that's probably as it's to go, because if there's no way to ever have changed out the modes, then I'd assume
I wonder if this box has anything to do with it. If
power box.
yeah, because look, I've never really seen a power box like this. It's a little circle, and you put the circle in there, but there's all kinds of stuff in there, like little things. I don't know what's in there.
Do you have a solder gun?
No, I don't. I wish I did though. It
If you
says,
had a Dremel, are you where you can Dremel?
oh, I don't even have a Dremel. I need to get one though.
Do you have a
Shop vac.
mill? Do you have one of those mills you can hold or a drill?
Not even a drill.
Any
Nothing.
kind of battery operated device that you can open up?
Do you have some screwdrivers?
I have screwdrivers. That's it. Look at what it says on the side.
Shit, my battery's gonna die. Hey man, I'm gonna take off. It's been fun, guys.
Thanks for coming on.
I'm gonna say bye before my shit just
All right,
dies.
take it easy, bro.
You need to
good
get a
luck.
longer cable so you can keep
Yeah.
that thing charged.
I'll send you a picture. And maybe you can let me know because I think it's this box that's saying it cycles through the lights.
So wait, are you a professional garbage picker or something? Is that why you have so many busted computer parts behind you?
No, I'm a professional computer breaker, or not professional, semi-professional. What do
you
you
get
call
paid,
it?
you're professional.
Okay, then I'm whatever. I don't get paid, but it happens a lot.
Oh, okay. If you're good at what you do, you should get paid for it. So start charging for that, whatever it is.
But I just so happened to my first 4 computers I broke very quickly, and in freak ass ways too.
Yeah, I'm trained as a system administrator, so I know how to not break computers, and I can totally break them if I wanted to.
Well, I have a shelf right here. Look, that's 3 feet from the shelf to the table, and I had one of those the metal Yeti cups set up there, and it fell down and it hit my laptop. Like say this is my laptop, and this is it hit my laptop right here, bam, and it just went blank. And then when I tried to restart it, it said it didn't have a hard drive.
Oh, okay. So if it was a business class laptop, you could simply open it up and reconnect that thing. So it probably disconnect the hard drive. Would probably be an easy fix.
And
The
I
hard drive
see,
connector's usually right on the keyboard somewhere. So if it was a business class, it's easy to open up. It'd probably be an easy fix.
I
But
already
if it's a consumer model, then they don't want you to open it up. So if you have a big business class, or even better, a rugged one, I'm
There
gonna
was
try to
a-
get myself a rugged laptop, like one of those Panasonic Toughbooks or Rugged Tel Latitude. Those are even easier to repair and harder to break. And so I might want to actually, I'm gonna download all those manuals after I'm done getting my taxes prepared, because
Well, they were like basic HP model laptops. I don't know what level that is. Like
it's
just
garbage. It's consumer model garbage.
they are garbage.
Yes. So pretty much any laptop you can buy at Walmart, you don't want.
Well,
I
I
just
use the pawn shops, but I guess
Yeah. Do we have a tough book at the pawn shop? I mean, the police use tough books as their main, car computer. I guess sidecar computer, where they can look stuff up. So I'm sure a pawn shop probably sells one of those. But I'm not sure. I haven't been to a pawn shop in a while. But if a pawn shop show one of those, totally get one of those. A Panasonic Tough Book. I would imagine that pawn shop will get a hold of a old police computer somehow. But I can't confirm for myself to actually get out of my house and go there. I actually know.
dude, I got
online.
super lucky on this one. I showed you the or here I'll show you again and tell me what you think. What you think a good price is to have paid.
So do you want to share a screen for me? I'll present it.
Or
No, don't take a screenshot. Use the share screen in StreamYard.
okay, how do I do that?
Scroll to the bottom. It says present.
Okay.
Hit the present button. Then it will give you the option to highlight the tab.
Tight.
There you go. And now add it to the stage. Right now it's showing yourself. So don't share the whole screen. Share just the tab.
Oh,
So present.
oh shit.
So hit present. Share screen. Share screen again. Then select a tab from the browser that thing is in.
Well then, hold on, because it won't let me go to the settings that way.
Okay, fine. Then just go ahead and browse to the thing now. Yeah, is that in the other tab? Just click
Yeah,
the other tab.
I have to do the whole screen.
Oh, okay.
So
You know-
because it's out of the tab. Can you see it now?
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I need to check it on YouTube so I can blow it up some more. Let me open. Let me. I could barely read the text. Let me try to open it in YouTube so I could see the whole thing. As far Hopefully that'll be high enough resolution we can actually make out what it is.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I can make it bigger too.
Yeah, go ahead and make it bigger.
What the hell? Since when can I do all that?
Since 2000 or so. So go back to that screen and then just maximize that and I should be able to read it.
Okay.
Okay. Jump on YouTube. Come on, YouTube. I just hit the like button. Okay, I can read it now. Device name Blizzy Shiz, 11th generation Intel. Install RAM 8 gigabytes is good. Device ID, probably ID. Oh, it's a Dell. So it's a. I guess it's a Dell laptop, right? It's not a Latitude Dell. Is it a Latitude? I can't tell. It's no, it's not. I guess it's not a Latitude because I'm saying Dell Latitude. So it's pretty good. Yes. Oh, it has touch. Touch support with touch 10 points. So you have a laptop with a touch screen. Is that correct? And he's out. Now you can come back in. Yeah, I can blow this up. That is. Nope, I was on the wrong screen. I gotta blow this up. Yeah, this would have been easier for me, Max. I didn't reconfigure Emacs yet. So that's the specs of this machine I'm using right now. So yeah, I'm using Fedora 41 on a HP Z440 with Linux 6.12 on Bash. I have two Acer monitors. I have two more monitors, but I haven't activated them yet. Wow. In the end, the graphic card is AMD Radeon RX 580. And I have 32 gigabytes of memory. And I'm not using any swap yet because I turned off Baloo. Baloo's the most horrible piece of software in KDE. It's supposed to be a caching service, but all it does is trash my system. And they really need to turn that off by default. So let's go back to... Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. I'm paused in StreamYard. I had to wait for stuff to catch up. Let's go back here. Okay, I think I'm going again. Oh, okay. I see the issue. No, let's go back to video games. Let's go ahead and kite him. Yeah, I can just go ahead and kite these guys. Oh crap. No, I don't need it. Ah, come on, man. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this other guy first. Oh, I can push it off.